What's up, everybody? I am in Brussels, Belgium, and I've been here before in this city a couple of years ago. And I know there's quite a few game stores and like comic shops around. While walking around earlier, I believe I actually spotted like 7 different ones. So I'm actually going to go back to them now and try to film a little bit. I'm going to go to 3 main ones, 2 video game stores, and then like an anime manga store. So let's go check them out. This is the first shop I'm going to check out. It's called Inter Games. The next shop I'm going to check out is called Smart Toys. It's pretty dark in there, so I don't know how well stuff is going to show up on the camera, but I'll try to show you as much as I can. The last store I'm checking out right now is called Manga Line. This is one of the most packed like anime or manga stores I've ever been in. Alright, I'm back in my room, and before I talk about those stores I just went to, I want to show you guys, my room is decorated with Tintin comic stuff. Got some art there, we got like the Tintin bust, there's some of the books down there, got a little figurine in a little case, and then some more art. So it's pretty cool. And then the view from my room, we're right near the main like square, and it's a pretty nice hotel we're staying in. You can see that's not too great of a view, but that's pretty cool. And the stores I just went to, I'll talk a little bit about those. The first shop I had been to a couple of years ago, and honestly, it didn't really look like anything had changed for the most part. I'm sure they've gotten in some new games and stuff, but they have a really, really small selection. And I did happen to see a couple games in there that I want to check out further, like an English version of them. I wrote those down, and so I didn't buy anything obviously from there, but I did at least maybe find some stuff that I can check out later on. And then the second shop I went to, the second game store, I really liked the way it was designed. It was a little dark, but it had a cool vibe to it. A really high ceiling with like brickwork all on the top, and just a little bit different. Like I've seen a lot of game stores in Europe over the years, and they have a little bit more, I don't know, personality than a lot of the stores that I've been to in America. Most stores in America are just like shelves with games, no type of vibe in the game store for the most part. I've been in a few, like in New York and stuff, that had a little bit more of like a personality, uniqueness to them. But over here, a lot of them, there's a lot more that just seem to have their own little style. So I like the way it was set up, but it was definitely a newer shop. They had like a really small selection of like some PS1 stuff, and even a really small selection of PS2. It was mainly all the newer stuff, and they were doing pre-orders for newer games and stuff. So that was a little bit of a bummer that I hadn't been to that store, so I was kind of hoping that maybe they would have some more retro stuff. Oh well, I'm not complaining. I'm mainly doing these videos while I'm over here and walking around stuff, just to sort of show the game stores and stuff that are over here, not so much of looking to really buy a ton of stuff. And then I went to a few other comic book stores, nothing worth filming in the sense it was just a bunch of books on shelves. But there was 4 different comic stores I went to, and then that final shop I just went to was a anime and manga store that, oh my god, there's just so much stuff packed into that shop. I mean, so much One Piece memorabilia, statues and figures and keychains, and just tons and tons of things. It's sort of overwhelming. You have to walk like sideways and bump into people trying to look through the store. But I did buy one thing, and I actually bought one thing for Katie. I try to get her like at least one cat thing while I'm on tour. And if you watch this, Katie, stop watching this part unless you don't want to be surprised or something. But it's really small. It's just a little teeny kitty cat, which is from I don't know if it's really called a manga, but it's a little comic book, and I do not remember the name of the friggin' book right now. Anyways, but it's just a little cat from the comic, and it's crying. And I bought her a couple of these in the past while over here. So yeah, that's the only thing I bought at any of the shops I went to today. But I hope you enjoyed. Please thumbs up the video if you don't mind. And I believe I might have one more chance to go to maybe a couple more game stores on this tour. There's only about a week left, and then I'll be home, and it'll be back to garage sales on Saturday and Video Game Sellers episodes on Tuesday. So the European tour is almost over, guys. I'll be home on the 7th, July 7th. So that's it from Brussels, and I hope you enjoy. Like I said, please thumbs up and comment down below, and I love you guys. I will see you all later. Peace.